Good evening and welcome to the Guy with a Smile. I hope everyone is having an amazing day. It is July 4th. Happy Independence Day for everybody that's celebrating. I hope everybody is being safe. So we are continuing our playthrough of Tyranny by popular vote today. Significantly popular vote. Basically, it was an unanimous 3-0. Which I'm fine with. I was equally happy to play either game, so. Of course, now I do have to figure out where I left off. The danger of playing multiple games. Meantime, Autofire and I have been playing Hunter Call of the Wild, and I had to give up tracking down a black bear that I was hunting to come do this. Probably help if I actually switch the scene. Hello, everyone. Now I'm live. Actually, I was live before. You could hear me. You just couldn't see me. I received a potion of invisibility for my Paradox account. Okay, smiles. Wait, journal, that's what I want. Somewhere around here we have a quest journal. Travel to the Trip Nettle Wilderness to assess the situation. So that is my current. I think it's probably the best thing for us to likely go do now. Select the entire party. There are 4 party members now. I mean, seriously. Glowing with mystical energy. Really care for the Scarlet Chorus. They strike me as a little too chaotic. Yeah, you know what? Bent bronze dagger. Some beast blood pollen. The end. Not my circus, not my clowns. Have to go to Tripnel Wilderness. So I also need to go to Echo Crossing, which is right here. But as you make your way along the wide dirt roads that winds through the forest of the old Apex, the mountains loom above you on every side, and only the mountain spire jutting skyward from the center of the broken realm provides a consistent landmark by which to navigate. Cresting a hill, you make out the flash of light on bronze through the trees, accompanied by a movement of several individuals. That much bronze, you realize, must indicate a group of Oathbreakers, and they seem to just be around the next bend in the road. Approach quietly, approach openly, or avoid them. I think we're gonna go with the approach openly, because I'm a soldier. I'm not really a subterfuge. So we're gonna go. Decide to continue along the road. You are a Fate Pirate of Tunon, after all, a representative of the Overlord, and you will not sully your authority by skulking through the forest. Around the bend, you find yourself looking at not one patrol of warriors, but two. Attempt to leave. We'll speak with them. Apex heraldry and heavy bronze scale marks the first group of members of the Venduring Guard. Other warriors, however, wear rings of bronze set in heavy cured leather, a sigil on their tabards styled in the likeness of the Bane. You have heard that a group of brutal mercenaries out there have adopted similar heraldry. The lead Oathbreaker's mouth falls agape as she recognizes you. I suppose she doesn't like me. Queen Slayer, her blade is immediately freed from its sheath. Mouthpiece of Kairos. She thrusts the sword into the air. Tearsman, rally! This cur would take Vendrin's will and consign us all to death. Threaten, attempt to convince the mercenaries to leave, bribe the mercenaries, or attack. Overlord rules the tears, you shout, your voice drowning out the Oathbreaker captains. And Tunon shows no mercy to those who raise up arms against Kairos. Are these mercenaries, you ask, truly so devoted to the cause of the fallen Apex as to throw in with these doomed ragtag insurgents? The sellswords share furtive glances before backing away from the Oathbreakers and towards the trees. The Oathbreaker captain spits in disgust and cries out for your head. They charge. Got a bruiser, Sun Soldier, Archer, Outrunner, an Honor Guard. too bad. Had a few. Poisoned arrow. I don't like archers. We have to do something about it. Barrack. Now, let's see, what good are you? Healing.
Await my signal.
Just like the fact that it's fine. It's his job. Oh, Barrack. Sorry, wrong one.
I will aid you.
You. Cool.
I'm on it.
Ooh. Bring counter.
As you command. I can't.
Smell of the entry. Self.
Can't take much more of this.
You need. You need to start doing some more.
No doubt.
This whole thing where all of my weapons are ineffective against them and theirs of course are not ineffective against me. Not a big fan. Just saying. He's gonna get nothing I can do about it.
We can do that!
Gotta feel pain.
Guess I know versus weapon is ineffective.
Not happening.
Await my signal.
I'll secure him.
Right.
No, we did that. Hell.
Grovel before me!
Wait out, you little shit!
Well. And what do we get? We got a garnet, grain, and some water. Entry has been wounded, so until we rest, he won't have his full hits. Keen javelin. And some fish. Bronze mace. Concentration, but I need. Because my weapon's ineffective, it's not really gonna matter much. Oh, the same as. Keen javelins, lower DPS, lower range. I have a better armor pen. Okay, onward. Still trying to get the trip down the wilderness. Now, Fake Limp, what a name.
Might we not simply break it?
Because we didn't have to. Hey, Bo. Sister Verse, what did I do to deserve such a helping hand? A chuckle escapes the man before he shudders, placing a hand over his mouth. At once alert to the need to remain quiet, his voice drops to a harsh whisper. The fifth eye has a sense of humor sending you. Yeah, come to steal my quarry. My fooling, we met our match 2 days ago and we aren't in any shape to tussle again. Much as I'd love the bragging rights of claiming some scalps, my gang needs a rest before we pick another fight. Your camp is just yonder, he points to the northeast. We kept an eye on them for the last couple of days. Some of them left a few hours ago looking for food, maybe out on patrol. They haven't returned yet. Might be wise to strike now while they're divided. Where did you find this place? Happy accident of sorts. He points east towards the mountain. We were up in the mountains with orders to keep the Oathbreakers in and keep any would-be allies out of the valley. Strangest thing happened. Tremors hit the pass. Tremors lasted a bit, so I figured they were magical, but they weren't no sign of Earthshakers or anybody. It's Kuros's magic sealing the valley. Oh yeah? That'd explain it. Thought for a second Karen survived death and was back for vengeance. Figuring we didn't need to watch the past no longer, we headed down slope back to camp. Points with his eye to the north. Ooh, Fish in the gang's got good eyes and he spotted the campfires from up on high. We got curious, swung this way, and that's pretty much how we got here. What's your plan now? Lost 2 of my gang in the mountains and we've been on half rations for days, so until I get a much larger contingent, we're not likely to win any fight we start. Now that you're here, I figure my gang will hold back and keep an eye out for trouble, maybe swoop in if things get messy. My gang and I will lurk nearby. When you make a move, we'll descend and help with capturing Florin. Don't worry, I'll let the others know you did the heavy lifting. I'll cheat at battle, but not with my reputation. Entry stops his stride, darting his hands about his bandolier and belt as he softly mouths off a mental inventory of his quills and inks. When at last assured his possessions are in place, he looks up at you with a smile. What might I do for you? If you're going to be traveling with me, I need to know more about you. An understandable request. Let's see. Born in Sunder, no kids. What few belongings, fatherly love. Sorry, what few longings of fatherly love I got in my heart are satisfied by taking care of carrier birds. Learned my sigils and spells about 30 years back, and being able to defend myself is open to life of field study, and I haven't grown tired of wondering just yet. I've written on all manner of subjects, magics, birds, language, geometry, but my main focus has been chronicling. I find there's no finer pursuit than recording the events of our times. There will always be legends of what happened. Someone ought to be making note of the real thing. Okay, fair enough. Aside from that, I don't know. I practice centering stance, draw portraits, make my own inks, and have a sharp aversion to autobiography. I'm about as boring as watching coral grow. But coral can be interesting. Indeed, I have a finite appetite for discussing myself, and I'm more than sated. Let's press onward. So, we're here to locate the rebel captain. First, I'm going to loot anything I find. Game paused.
You see that?
Camping supplies, a bronze axe.
That?
2 to 15, or sorry, 12 to 15. Quite as good as some music. Take hold. Staff of Boreal Frost. Two-handed. I'm not like that, but he might. Gather up the troops. Over this way. Seem to be some sun soldiers down here. For a set is bow. Second weapon. He uses a sword and shield. Trying to give you people some better weapons. Okay. Like a better shield, but I don't seem to have. Bronze spear. Compared to that, yeah, better. Selection and precision. Gain armor.
Of course.
Yes, I'm looking around first. I'm gonna just wade into combat if I can.
Found something.
It's a bronze hammer. mobs aren't that big, so... Up to there, but I can't get to it. So I'm gonna go around to the south, and fight those two. Not that I didn't expect this.
Can't do
Has
that.
to be saves. Into. Not a bad start. Okay. You.
I am a shield wall of...
Okay.
I will aid you.
Seem to appreciate the fact that she's on fire.
You got it.
Oh, you.
What?
Okay. You.
What do we have here?
As you command.
Are you a...
Do 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 do.
afraid of death, worm?
You. Hers killed hers.
It's a hit!
Level up. Let's see. So we'll move on to skew and burning iron at the moment. An enemy strikes first, she gains passive bonus to dodge and parry until combat ends. Taunts her foe, enraging them, forcing them to attack her for a brief time. Not really what I want to do. Furious Rush first moves quickly about the battlefield, too quickly for enemies to engage her. Eternal Frame replaces Burning Iron, launch an arrow drenched in oil and covered in flames, sets foes on fire for much longer than Burning Iron. Piercing arrows, attacks made with bows gain armor penetration. Gains a bonus to dodge while wearing only light armor. With Killing Spree. After killing somebody, she will strike twice with her weapons for a period of time. Subterfuge, disarm that. Thank you. Nobody had anything really? Thing? Good point. I'm finding him
Slow
in
and steady.
mountains. Sun Soldier and out. Trap detected. Say to me, but a second.
See that?
You got it.
I think they're gonna notice us.
I am a shield wall to my side. Let's have it then. Take it.
As you command.
No.
Ah, where are we? You're doing greater renewal, that's fine.
Don't leave until you're dead!
No, you.
Is that ink? No, wait. It's blood.
Go before me!
Oh, okay, let's see. Okay, you sir have to die.
We can do this!
You. Kill yourself. Shield slam. Oop, never mind. Heavy, yeah, sorry. Guard heavy bronze armor. This armor. And she's not gonna want to heavy, he will. +1 armor. A deflection though.
Curious.
Did I always have this much blood?
No, you didn't. You used to have more.
Can't do that.
Can't you though?
Sorry, I can't.
Everybody's full of health.
Ain't that odd?
The Overlord's peons have arrived. Blades up. Hooks in hand and ready for battle, the Vendoran Guard captain bellows orders to the warriors in his camp. Dressed in tarnished bronze and sporting countless scars across his arms, Pelux Floran towers over his peers. Queenslayer? I was hoping to see your face again, mounted on my wall. You value your life, drop everything and flee, or stand and fight. I'm happy with that option too. Just seemed unsporting for me to suggest it. Surrender now and I can protect the lives of your warriors. Sir? This is the Fatebinder, the one that forced the others to set me free years ago when I was captured. Sorry to complicate things, but it's the truth. How can you be certain? Stow, your northerners all look alike. Of course I'm certain. Fine, I'll listen all you want, but I'm not sure what'll come of it. You're not talking to some frightened peasants. We're here to die on our feet opposing Kyros. I'm telling you this to try and save lives like I did in the past. If you submit to the voices of Neroth, these soldiers grow free. You have my word. Or, the chorus knows I'm here. More will follow. Surrender now. Surrender, I can assure your crews safely. I appeal to your good nature. You pompous little... You think this is some laughing matter? You may have saved my brother, but do not pretend, O Queenslayer, that you are some hero. Enraged, he reaches for a sword, only to hesitate upon seeing blood dripping from your weapons. You listening? They want just you. The rest of us slip away and have a chance. If this were a battle, and you could stand up in front of a disfavored phalanx and actually stall them long enough for me and the crew to escape, you'd do it, and you wouldn't think twice. Tyrell would say the same. Thundering Guard inhales deeply, taking a quick survey of his soldiers. He exhales slowly. I will do it if you allow my soldiers to lead. I will concede and agree to be your prisoner. Surrender and the rest of your crew may leave. Hear that? Go on and tell the crew back home that I will return soon, and if not, well, if that happens, I trust you will avenge me. But if this Fatebinder speaks true, I'll be back soon. I'll even bring back a souvenir, the severed head of the Voices of Nerad. I'm sure that'll happen. Oh. That's it? Gorthurst. Should need to put him back on that. Doo-doo-doo. Now, Barry. Meow. The Voices will be pleased. Eliminate the reinforcements.
Not a problem, boss.
Archer, an honor guard, something else that we haven't seen yet.
Come at me, grave meat.
Have down here. Archer. 2 archers and an honor guard. Okay, now I can do something with archers or they tear me up.
Face my iron!
As you
Feeling
command.
so great.
Excuse me, I told you to go attack this person.
Consider it done. Right.
Ready?
Pathetic. I'm all.
Still got it.
Will do.
Good. Now,
As you command.
Someone staunch my bleeding.
ow. Now. Eliminate the Vendron Guard reinforcements. Collect. And Smiles levels up. Hey, Darth Senior, how are you doing? I picked it up a while ago, but this is my first playthrough.
You learn something
I'm
every day.
really enjoying it. Of course, I like the, I do like the old isometric RPGs, so. Accuracy. Save changes. Causes thrust to interrupt the tactic. Increases the defensive benefits from shields. We'll take that. I am by no means an expert in the game.
Right.
But I'm okay. Journal next. Oh, complete. So. Let's go to the northern clearing to search for the Earthshaker reinforcements. At some point I should probably camp to heal up, With each level your character gains, you can increase.
Lighter.
No, he's not big on spell strength. He's a tank, so... Resolve, Vitality, and Might are going to be his primary, so we're going to up his Might. Fierce Demeanor becomes intimidating force on the battlefield. Enemies near Berwick have their resolve reduced. Gain a chance to attack enemies as they engage you. Increases one-handed and two-handed melee weapon damage. Start of combat, he gains a large boost of movement for a short time. After using Clash of Ironbark, will attack twice with his normal strikes for a short time. Allows Barrack to engage an additional enemy. By defensively gaining a bonus to armor with the stance. We're gonna go with that for now. A couple of those that I want though. Worry about that being. We'll worry about that later. Can't have any cores because. You do not know any core sigils. Okay. That. So is in transit. Take out runners. Earthshaker hood, Earthshaker staff. I get the feeling this is going to be a very bad fight. There's a lot of them. Ah well, nothing for it. 7 days. 7 days to resolve the situation or we all die.
Symbiote!
It's the Fate Binder!
Champion!
This is not gonna go well for us. Just saying.
On my command.
Yeah, it's just not gonna go well. We gotta kill people. We gotta kill things fast.
I will aid you.
got it.
Marshmallow. Bloody poison's what's getting to me. It's just not gonna. This is not gonna go our way.
You still would.
Not gonna go my way.
I re-
I know Garrick has low health. He also has nothing he can do about it, so.
that one rattled me hard.
Yeah, we're gonna go and not do that right now. You see this? We're just gonna go right back here. We have other stuff to do. Hope everybody's having a good night. Hope everybody had a safe and happy day.
On it.
Back over here. Maintain defensive posture. Winded, the disfavored commander clutches his blood-stained chest piece as he takes a deep breath, gathering his thoughts. His focus is on the scattered wounded men around him. He has yet to notice you. Your plan has been a rousing success. Most of our troops are dead. A bridge destroyed, and the Vendoran Guard pushed us back to where we started. Ladies and gentlemen, the finest the North has to offer. And for your next act? I needed those Furies on point. Don't mock my strategy after working against it. We could have taken them. Could be on the other side of the bridge. Way across the whole damn river just lurched up. Curse of Mitanni swallowed the bridge and most everyone on it. Only real soldiers we have left are the Scarlet Furies that I quite wisely directed into the flanking position. A few of us kept our footing, but the advantage was lost. We had to fall back. As we did, the Oathbreakers surged down across the east bridge. We held ground until they fled back across the river, but now we're back where we started with only a fraction of the strength. That would explain it. Saw a woman dressed in blue on the other side of the river. Didn't seem like she fit in with the others. We can sit and wait for Kyros' edict to kill us, or we can do something. Oh boy. Get a bad feeling about this too. Potion of Revival. 2 heavy bronze helmets. Area. Heavy bronze gauntlets. Alex. Brogan armor. Bronze armor. Yeah, I'm thinking the orange there meant that it was a little higher than my current level. Checking ourselves out in heavy bronze. Oh my, don't I look like a goof. Okay, I can't change his gear. Binder. She might wear the other. I suspect that hers is probably currently better. Oh, no, it's not. Hey, Dell, how are you doing? Thank you for the biddies. I do appreciate it. Hope you were having a wonderful 4th. I'm out of water. Well, that wasn't water anyway, but... I think... pass out some potions. Quite that many. How do you pick up? get more of these, but I suspect having them on me will be better. Not. Protection on him. That later.
Have a look here. On it.
Hey, look. Potions. Ooh, Tearsman hunting bow.
I feel much
armor.
improved.
And Barrack leveled up. Oh, that's right. He leveled up before, but we died, so we had to reload. Most of the homes on this other side of the river have been abandoned, much like this one. A few of Apex's citizens believe that raising a blue flag will be respected by Kairos' forces. Okay, now before we go into battle, save the game so that if it goes poorly again, we don't have to re-go through all that. You look. Do what? Hell, I've done it before. Enough for now. Okay, looks like we
I got it.
I'm guessing we go get into a fight.
Interesting.
Craft detected, owl.
I'll be your shadow. You got it.
Disarm the trap. Ow. She failed. And she started combat. You heal her. You do what I originally told you to do. Heal her. You fall back. You go forward. Go forward.
Heads up, we have company.
Outrunner activates Blink Strike. I hate that. Okay, first you go Mega Dodge. I don't think I have any stances. Nope. 11 damage to Smile and Poison Mate. Really. really don't like me. Okay.
So great.
Extraordinary defense.
Good work.
You am. Ow.
They never had a chance.
Okay. You.
On my command.
Let's give them something to remember.
And that could have gone worse. I'm liking Tyranny quite a bit. I've never been really terribly good at the whole plausible real-time I suppose we have to go have a chat with them. You there, and you. Get over here. The disfavored are back. Guess they forgot a javelin or two. Be a dull, would you? Hurl them back. Wait. I don't know the disfavored. This is a fate binder. Odd. I would have expected, well, just more soldiers. Here to convince us to kneel down and lose our heads. I need to resolve this insurrection with as little killing as possible. Don't pretend we aren't targeted for elimination. Your friends seem to have misplaced some of their squad. I guess there's someone somewhere in my river? My family's been protecting this river for 6 generations, so it's easy to lose track of all the looters and vagrants we've fed to the eels. Unless you want to try a running leap over, you're stuck. Maybe try heading downstream to a placid crossing. We have more warriors there, and I'm certain they'll be just as happy to kill you. The Tidecaster that did this, same one that met me for a truce? Trying to take stock of our crew, she lets out a loud snort, laughing to herself. We've had unexpected help of late. Kill and rape a realm long enough, and everyone comes out of the woodwork to shiv you in the ear. This bridge and surrender. Amusing as I find this soon-to-be corpse, it would appear that our distraction has paid off. It's to the west. I wouldn't keep standing there, Fatebinder. The river's currents are quite unpredictable.
I got it.
Report back to Bitter Quip. But yeah, I'm really enjoying the story overall, so. Well done. While you were toying with the Oathbreakers, my gang had an opportunity to set a rope on the collapsed bridge over yonder. The Furies wait to join you in battle. Thanks, but perhaps if you had listened to Antio sooner, this wouldn't have been necessary. Thought such snide comments were my forte. Plan now is to lower that bridge. My warrior can't swim in their armor. The lighter troops can move across that rope, then lower the bridge. We'll meet you on the other side. Crossing by rope, are we? In that case, I might recommend that I go last. For once, I agree with Anto. My gang's been spotted. Go now before they're overwhelmed. Cross the river at the western bridge. Da-dee-da-dee-da. Take hold of the rope and slowly cross the river. Looks like everybody made it. Poor Lantry really needs to rest. But not to be in the cards at the moment.
Look at that!
Okay, Archer's gotta die. Oh, she can only do that once per rest, okay. You two, take care of him.
No dice.
Really hate fighting on the edge of the map. Sun Soldier. Sage. Sage has got to go too. Wait, is the archer down? Yes.
Why can't I hit anything?
Okay, you. Level up.
You can't teach an old dog new tricks.
I see as the crow flies.
Changes. Life.
Right.
Right here!
Thought I was dead for sure. Go on, go ahead, Fatebinder. I'm no more use to you now. Be the Sage's Hood. Staff of the Boreal Forest, and goes into the... Everybody lived! Light Bronze Greaves. Oh, they're still light Bronze Greaves, but they're still heavy armor.
I'd have it no other way.
Whole party. Everybody lived. I'm impressed.
Kairos' butchers have come! Flee!
Yeah, we will save again, because I'm that kind of paranoid. Let's see. Right now we're doing something else. Retreat! There's too many, they've crossed the river, pull back! You've gained 48 athletic skill. Game paused. Honor guard. Soldier.
I'm not here. Here to
take
make
care.
friends.
Miles. You're not actually engaged.
You got it.
No.
Take me if you can.
100.
I'll take care of it.
Yes, their weapons are ineffective. But they only really do damage. The special attacks. Easy boy. Easy boy, you okay?
Right.
This isn't working!
Now, first.
Get back here!
Could have gone worse. Loot first. Broken armor. And an iron greatsword. To you, sir. Egg solid work, Fatebinder. Hidden stuff.
Ain't that...
Deflection for 120 seconds plus 4 might for 120 minutes. Fatiguing toxin. And lesser healing potion. Empty crates appear to have significant water damage. You also notice small notches on the top left corner. Yeah. Turn. Continue into Echo Call Village. Made it to the outskirts of Echo Call. While your allies gather in force around the captured eastern bridge, push into the village and find the rebel leader, Matani Sybil. First, I need to take a quick break, get a drink, and use the restroom. I will be right back. We'll continue for a little bit. Alrighty, we are back. Everybody is having a wonderful. We will be probably going to go to somewhere to call it. I'm enjoying this. I hope everybody else is. Good game. Kind of wish they wouldn't do the fall. So, I mean, I understand it at night. It's fairly tight around because, well, you can't see very far. It's, to a certain degree.
They're here! Run! Go! Oh no!
We have a soldier. We got a couple soldiers. So far. I'm sure more will show up.
Right.
You. Why are you going over there? Back him.
Consider it done.
Well, that was quick. Potion of revival. Heavy power on the Reeves. Muffled voices and fearful exclamations coming from inside. I have no intention of killing you unless you attack me. Just saying. Take everything in the village, don't get me wrong.
The
But
Vendrian guard can't protect us! We must go! Go!
can I just... I'll now kill people. The way I work.
Have a look here.
I thought the fleeing the earthquakes in Azure was the smart move. Maybe it was. Home. Look, we're not good guys, don't get me wrong. But
Send me your shit!
Burris has discovered something. Bugging me. Not even a mosquito. Come here. Come here.
Interesting. Damn my eyes! allies!
Doing what you were doing. You.
I will aid you.
I think that one hit bone.
She was just knocked out
Wake
because
me
she
up
was
when
an
it's
idiot.
over.
Level up. Save. It's pretty last times. We're actually gonna last times.
My armor is
Ow.
dented. Let me repair it.
Actually, I shouldn't have leveled her up until after. Iron Javelin. If I had
Will do.
waited to level her up, I believe she would have been cured of her wounds because this village, take it. Good luck during the flood season.
Kairos' soldiers are here!
You have a weapon, sir. As do you. Sibyl's shrill voice pierces the air, a clarion call addressed not to you, but to the citizens of the Do not fear, sons and daughters of Apex. Kyros's hounds are at our doorstep. The Vendoring Guard will not abandon you. These brave warriors of the Vendoring Guard, these foreigners and zealots mean to burn our homes and butcher our families. Actually, no, we don't. Summon what strength you have and show Kyros the price of taking our land. How in the name of Ash did these hill folk get their hands on iron weapons? Stolen your iron. Weapons. Sure, that's better than what. Collection, faster recovery, it's accurate. So no, he won't use that. Slower recovery, better range, better armor penetration, accuracy. Take it.
Count on it. Camper. Okay, what do we have here? Sage Apprentice. That's the next one to die.
I'll take care of it.
Actually, you-
We can do this!
Come and face my iron! I got it.
Doo, 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 doo. Rick has low health.
stands in our way.
Boom, boom, boom.
Are you afraid of death, worm?
Ah, got it.
Funny. Now. And nobody died. I'm impressed.
Yes.
Mind you, I suspect I still have a fight to go through. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe she'll just surrender. Trail of my dead friend says otherwise. Goal is to gain your surrender without bloodshed. One serious about our freedom. Besides, we already reneged on surrender. No, any deal you've come to offer us is just a trap. The Archon's pride demand that they bury us, so sorry, we've been at this too long. Death or glory, no third option. The unity between the disfavored and the Scarlet Chorus. She throws back her head, issuing a dramatic laugh. It's not the sort of peace we want. Besides, peace is overrated. Peace means tolerating the evil in your neighbor. It's a cowardly dream for those with simplistic notions of the world. Sorry, Barrick. I did not come here to kill villagers. Draw your weapon. Let the villagers free, shall we? This could go horribly wrong. Honor guard, archer, and a sage, and of course, the captain. So, let's get this going, shall we?
I will aid you.
I gotta get him over. Ow. Raise for 20?
Move!
They never had it. Chance.
Never mind. This whole graze for 3/4 of my hit points is not making me
On it.
All right, let's do this.
probably down, but
Not ready for another?
not dead yet.
This isn't working.
Silver, honor guard. Ow. Definitely dogs are better than friends.
Dial.
And
Where?
Lantry.
Did all this...
Are you afraid of death, worm?
Wait up, you little You got it.
Now we see these two. Oh, I'm bad at it. I am notoriously bad at the real-time pause combat of any of these style games. I much prefer a true tactical game where you plan your moves out and take your turns. The whole idea of trying to manage multiple people in real time I find troublesome. He's about dead. Good thing. I know his weapons are ineffective. What defines an effective weapon, I don't know, but...
Damn thing couldn't pierce cloth.
It's like the weapons they start you with are ineffective from the beginning of the game, so...
It's a hit!
We live. Sybil can barely summon the strength to crawl, and after several attempts she slips in her own pooling blood. Lifts her head to focus on you. She mouths several words, though no cognate sound escapes her mouth, till she falls to her knees, bracing her side. Well done, Fatebinder. This one survives its wounds. We may even have a fresh present of the Archon of Secrets. He did request a personal audience with any leader we can take alive. A mighty big if. These southern folks are a sickly bunch. Tenio wags a hand dismissively, looking at her suffer. It's making me sick. I'll kill her and get this over with. That one's a tough one. But decisive swing, you bring down your weapon in her skull and shatter her brains across the rooftop. It would appear that Echo Call Village had a larger enemy presence than we suspected. It also had a whole crop of iron weapons stockpiled here. Bet those innocent villagers were helping to gather battlefield salvage and maybe stealing it from our camp. There are so few iron weapons among the chorus, seems likely the disfavored need to keep a better eye on their supply lines. And what of this village? The locals could have trapped off the houses, so too risky to commandeer the site. He shrugs, his tone becoming matter of fact. We should burn the town, cut off support, send a message, and the smoke signal will give the others a visible rallying point when crossing the Mittani. Did we just waste all that blood and time capturing this place only to torch it all? Now, I adore the mystical power of fire in ways that none of you could possibly understand, but even I think there's a time and place for arson. What, Otto? Fatebinder, kindly tell Antonio is free to burn his half of the village. The Scarlet Chorus would like to keep our house, our half of the spoils, not smoke it. I don't want to burn the village. Oh, well, yes. I'll give you that. Place too much trust in these locals, especially after their last deception. There's a chance they get, they will turn coat and stab their gang boss in the back. To only prove our point, these are competent fighters who are better put to work in Kyros' army. No boss who falls to a simple villager deserves to live anyway. Kyros' edict looms overhead, and we have nothing better to do with our time. This favored warrior shakes his head in his huff and turns to his squad. Hear that? Chorus just made their own headache. Now start rounding up your gear and there's lots to do before we can rest. A sensible question, dear Fatebinder. If we hold to the disfavor's program of raised soil, what will remain for us to rule? Peter Quip claps his hands, raising his voice to address his gang. Seize this place, search the homes, take all that you can carry, give each survivor a chance at the Voice's mercy, but to the ungrateful, be brutal. Fatebinder, you've helped enough. The Iron Marshal has sent word that the Archons are meeting at the disfavored camp and your presence is requested. Make haste back to the camp. We'll take it from here.
You learn something every day.
Quest updated. return to the tent. Find the iron located somewhere in the village. I had a couple of people level up. Me and Barrick just don't really get along all that well. I like Barrick, but... Save. Let's see. And attack on enemies when they engage you. That's what I think. Oh, you. Yes. Down with the quickness. Double attack, move faster in combat. Just the lower skill. It's an additional weapon set. Yeah, the missing iron.
No reason to tarry.
There is still stuff to do. Sturdy door has been locked, but doesn't appear to have been barred on the other side. Pick the lock. Or break the lock. I appreciate the offer, Gaius. I'll muddle through on my own. You? Purple paper with some items for crafting and repair crossed out. Just food items remain. The sigil. Forge bound iron ingots. The old man points his walking. It's always the young pushing the old. I had no choice in the matter. Strange men appeared here a fortnight ago. They claim to be supporters of the Venduring Guard, but I've never seen them before. I had no choice. These so-called freedom fighters threatened my life if I didn't comply. Then Matane showed up for the iron? Not exactly. She stumbled upon it just like you did when she was helping fortify the village for an attack like this. She was just surprised, but she happily took it. Just forcing you to help the Veteran Guard. You've been listening to a damn thing I've been saying, or do you have for ears? His face twitches as his spittle lands on you. That's exactly what I was saying. I don't want any part of this foolish war. Taking the iron, you may stay. Managed to find the remaining iron inside one of the settlers' home, return to his favorite camp, and tell Isotanas the news. Yeah, it's nothing against you. I'm like I said, I do appreciate you asking, but I generally prefer to play these games on my own. There. Okay. Echo Fall Crossing. Where did I need to go? 7 days. 7 days to die. Oh, I need to go back to his favorite camp. That's what I was. His favorite camp. Turned out his tent. I believe it's at his favorite camp, so. Following the road through an expanse of scrubby woodlands, crooked oaks and dry needled pines, grasping towards the sky when you catch the sound of children's laughter filtering through the trees. Or you continue or investigate I'm going to investigate the laughter. Abandoning the road, you make your way to a small tributary of the Matane, snaking through the sparse forest. There you discover a group of 4 youths gathered beside a small stream. 2 of the children sit on rocks, poles in hand, staring patiently at the water. The other 2 are seated near a bucket, taking turns whacking eels along the ground to stun them and carving up eel meat. Road, speak to the children, threaten the children. Step out of the woods, drawing the attention of the children, who eye you warily. The eldest youth, almost a man grown, notes your heraldry and hawks a ball of phlegm into the reeds. Raise your hands to calm the youngsters and ask if they've heard the tale of Pox and the elder boar of the Berenian Wood. When they look to one another without an answer, you begin to spin the story for them, an odd and sometimes amusing yarn filled with an epic adventure and dark mysticism. By the time you finish, the youth have become entirely absorbed in your story, utterly wrapped in their attention. The youngest of the children brings you an eel in exchange for your time. You thank them and return to the road to continue your journey. Hi guys. Back. I know they're in the way. I got somebody else I'm gonna talk to. Have you found the iron yet? Actually, careless about your wares. I'm sell you a bunch of trinkets. Bronze daggers, bows, armor. I need more rings. I always need more. Uh, let's see. Shield. Inventory. Wait, I have two of those. Why would you? Never mind. Never mind. Anyway, now let us go talk to the Archons. And then we'll after that we will call it a night. Good place to end it.
Sorry.
Ugh, may the edict claims your worthless life. Completely without our sense of Paris would issue an edict when, on our valley. Perhaps the Overlord has a sick sense of humor, but I can assure I laughed when I learned of the death sentence doomed the Oathbreaker and Fred equally. At such low expectations for the servant of the so-called Archon of Justice, Tunon seems little more than a passive stooge that sits on a throne to legitimize the carnage and plunder of the other Archons. Fate of prosperity that lets Kyros claim one thing while being another. I would have hoped you actually did serve justice, the notion, not the Archon, but your actions have said otherwise. At least I can thank you for proving my cynicism entirely warranted. Survive the upcoming slaughter, bear witness that I, Tarkus Ari of the Vendurin Guard, do take responsibility for the actions of my crew. My warriors come before the court's axe, tell Tunon they were starving, desperate, and easily manipulated into a struggle that was mine, not theirs. Sell this lie as well as you would sell the lies of the Overlord. Fine, be that way.
I can't.
I've never finished Pillars of Eternity. I've played it a couple of times, but I've never finished it. I was actually thinking of playing it before I started Tyranny, but then I was like, no, what?
Turn at this last moment. How many of your conscripts have family bonds to the Vendrian Guard? It is decided. The disfavored will take the vanguard of the assault. It is the only way to assure success before the edict comes to pass.
Oh, you're so young. We can forgive you for being stupid. Without your Archon of Stone to bring down those walls, you're out of your element. Only the Chorus has the numbers required to swarm the walls from all sides. We will lead the vanguard of this battle.
The best the Chorus could accomplish would be leaving a ramp-shaped pile of corpses propped up against the walls for my warriors to use. Their fortifications are not a concern. Even understaffed, my Earthshakers could breach the masonry in short order.
Another brilliant idea. Cairn's cult is, we're sure, every bit as trustworthy and sane as the late Archon of Stone himself. You did notice the spire at the center of the Citadel? Hard to miss it, being only the tallest thing on the horizon and such. Certainly your Earth mages won't do anything stupid like, say, breaking the spire's foundation. What could possibly go wrong?
I trust them more than I trust your circus of rapists, sellswords, and turncoat tearsmen. Tunon's Fatebinder has arrived.
Oh. Why aren't you two marching on the Ascension Hall?
Nothing would please us more than to be done with this wretched valley. Perhaps if we had more support from the disfavored, and from the court.
Now that we are all assembled, I want reports. The Scarlet Chorus was going to resolve the Oathbreaker presence in the Outer Valley. What became of that?
Yes, what did become of that? We should know already, yet we do not. If we are not mistaken, the Fatebinder played a pivotal role in this operation. Fifth Eye, shed light on this baffling question.
These two. The Oathbreaker raiders were broken, and most importantly, their captain was taken. He has told us...
Nothing. Curse you, motherless fucks! What have you brought but fire and suff? Oh, suffering doesn't really capture the nuance of what we've done. Apologies. We've been savoring this one's defiance. We know much of their inner workings, their desperate allies, their foolish hopes. This is our battle to lose.
Why I am on equal footing with Kairos' clown, I will never understand. So, Fatebinder, you would deem this mission successful?
The Oathbreakers were scattered, and I took the captain alive as requested. There's not much else to add.
I understand we've established a foothold across the Mittani. Report.
Securing the Mitanni was a gruesome affair. An agent of the School of Tides still lives, and the river has turned against us. Despite our losses, the day ended in success at Echo Call Crossing. Though victory came at great cost. Hey, Steve, how you doing? When it came time to secure the nearby Echo Call village, there was a distressing discovery. The villagers have been stashing iron weaponry, no doubt stolen from our supply lines. Commander Anto wished to burn the village, but the Chorus disagreed, and the Fatebinder backed their claim. Few of them got away, but their leader, Captain Mitanni Sybil, did not. Our spies tell us she was one of the founding members of this insurrection. Her death will no doubt dishearten the Oathbreakers.
One less noble scion of Apex with delusions of relevance. Good riddance.
Have we forgotten why we marched south in the first place? Are we to rule over a sea of corpses? Have you any idea how difficult it is to tax dead people? Your treatment of the locals is short-sighted. We alone follow the commandments of the Overlord. If our mannerisms offend your sensibilities, dear Fatebinder, then good. We do not want or need your love. Kairos' Day of Swords approaches, and our allies in the disfavored in the court refuse to work with us. There is clearly only one reason for this. Graven Ash and Tunon have allied against us. You conspire to rob us of our deserved glory.
Hey, Yep. Actually, I'm about to call it, but I'm finishing up this this encounter with these two wonderful Archons. You two are unwilling to work together. As Fatebinder of Tunon, I will order you to do so.
With whom do you stand?
You'll march together or not at all.
Test my patience, Fatebinder. We did not ask for a weak compromise that leaves all parties unsatisfied. Whom do you support? Are you going to let the Scarlet Chorus traitors have their way? Or will you stand by Kairos' true disciples, the disfavored?
If I had my way, I'd just stand by neither of you. But generally speaking, I think the disfavored has better leadership.
As I knew you would. You have made the right choice. The disfavored have stood at the forefront of battle since the first days of the war. And now, we have the honor of winning this final battle.
Our beloved Chorus! We have too many lives to protect. We can't allow your foolish decision to destroy us all!
You would dare harm me and our guest from the court?
I'm enjoying it.
Kairos' word. This means war! How did it come to this? What other choice am I given? It is clear the voices of Nerat would endanger all of us out of vanity. Besides, we all know when this war is over, someone must rule and protect the Tears. So I will start protecting the Tears from the depravity of the Scarlet Chorus. Just old soldier reflexes. Couldn't be sure if it was trying a simple illusion or a bolt of fire. Either way, needed to be sure my guests didn't perish in my war tent. Wouldn't be able to live that one down. Yes.
Thank you, Ip.
Instead of having
Hope you
false
had
allies
a
on our
good
side,
weekend.
At least we can march on the Citadel knowing full well who is friend and foe. And it goes without saying, the disfavored need you now for this glorious battle. Please speak with the Iron Marshal. She will give you the specifics of our plan. The Archon of Secrets left behind one of his spies. Perhaps we should send her back to her master in pieces. Something to say, Beric?
Nothing at present.
It's a nice hat.
Forgive the interruption.
This is with me.
You would harbor the Archon's henchmen in your company? This is aiding and abetting the voices of Nerat. I cannot stand for it.
Can and you will.
You are playing a dangerous game, Binder. If you wish to hold a venomous serpent so close, I will allow you your own self-destruction. Now leave me. When you are ready to join the assault, speak to the Iron Marshal.
And what a nice hat it is. Thank you, Ip, for stopping by. I do appreciate it. Thank you, Steve. Thank everybody that came by. We're going to call it here. I'm going to see who is on the line, see if there's anybody we can raid. Otherwise, I will probably just host somebody. Let's see who. Actually, you know what? We're going to take it over to Big Jim. He's online. We haven't rated. And thank you all for coming out. I hope you had a good day. I hope you're having a great weekend. And, well, actually, for most of you, or some of you at least, are probably going back to work on Monday. So take care, stay positive, and keep smiling. I will not be on tomorrow, but maybe on during the week. Keep your eye on Twitter. If so, it will be late, probably starting around 2 o'clock. If I stream during the week, as I work nights and I normally don't get home before now. Take care, stay positive, and keep smiling. We will see you next time on The Guy with a Smile.
Quiet down.